Have you ever driven past one of those places with the massive walls and perfectly manicured hedges and just wondered, what is life really like in there? We're talking about a world with private helipads, championship golf courses right outside your door, and price tags that are just, honestly, hard to even imagine. Well, today, we're going to unlock the gates to these super exclusive spots. We're going to see not just where the ultra-wealthy live, but how they live. So let's get right to it. Where do the nation's billionaires, the big-shot tycoons, and the serious power brokers actually call home? You know, the answer is way more interesting than you'd think. It's not just one city or some glamorous street. Nope, it's a collection of these unique, incredibly exclusive pockets of wealth, and each one has its own completely different vibe.
Okay, so our journey kicks off in the country's economic heartland, Gauteng. And listen, this isn't just a province, it's an absolute powerhouse. This is where fortunes are made, where huge deals go down in corporate boardrooms and political chambers. The ambition here is palpable, and as you're about to see, the real estate is built to match.
Now, what's fascinating about Gauteng is that you get two totally different flavors of wealth. In Johannesburg, you've got the pulse of new money and corporate muscle. The status symbols here are these futuristic mega mansions you see in suburbs like Sandhurst and Hyde Park. But then, just a short drive away in Pretoria, the administrative capital, it's a whole other world. That's old money. We're talking diplomatic grace, established power, reflected in these huge, stately homes in places like Waterkloof. If you really want to get a sense of Johannesburg's modern ambition, you just have to look at Stein City. I mean, this isn't a suburb. It's basically a self-contained universe. It sprawls over 2,000 acres, and it's this perfectly designed ecosystem with everything, from its own helipad to on-site schools. It's really the ultimate evolution of luxury living, where all the convenience of a city is tucked inside this beautiful resort-like bubble.
And to put it all in perspective, let's just talk about the numbers for a second. In Sandhurst, which people often call the crown jewel of African luxury real estate, a single property can easily go for over 100 million rand. That's well over $5 million US. And these aren't just homes, right? They're basically private compounds where having a massive art collection, a home cinema, or even an underground car showroom is, well, it's pretty standard.
But you know, wealth in South Africa isn't all about corporate power. Let's head south to the Western Cape, because here the definition of luxury completely changes. It's measured less by stock prices and more by the quality of life itself. Here, prestige means having panoramic ocean views, historic vineyards, and just feeling that seamless connection to nature. It's a different game entirely. And honestly, this description just captures the essence of the Cape Winelands perfectly. It's a region known for its world-class wines and prestigious estates. I mean, that really says it all. It highlights this incredible mix of history, raw beauty, and of course, serious opulence. It's not just about owning a piece of property here, it's about owning a piece of this celebrated lifestyle. And believe me, that lifestyle comes with a truly staggering price tag. I mean, look at this. Louis Estates in Franschhoek valued at over 1.5 billion rand, or Waterford Estate in Stellenbosch topping 1.2 billion. These aren't just farms, these are national treasures. They're five-star destinations that blend centuries of winemaking tradition with the most incredible modern luxury. It's wild. All right, so from the historic elegance of the Cape, let's journey over to the subtropical coastline of KwaZulu-Natal. Here, the story of wealth is all about the warm Indian Ocean. In KZN, luxury is really defined by one thing, the relentless pursuit of a permanent holiday. The whole philosophy that drives KZN's elite enclaves can be summed up in two words: barefoot luxury. It's this amazing concept that blends high-end, sophisticated design with this incredibly relaxed coastal calm. Just imagine waking up to the sound of the waves, having private beach access, all while being in this super secure, resort-like environment. That's the dream they're selling. And the absolute gold standard for this lifestyle? It has to be Zimbali Coastal Resort. It's so much more than a residential address. It's a full-on destination. You got your own private coastline, a championship golf course, and amazing spots like the famous Valley of the Pools. Zimbali offers its residents a life where, literally, every single day feels like you're on a luxurious vacation. Okay, so we've seen the corporate power of Gauteng, we've seen the lifestyle appeal of the Cape, and the coastal sanctuaries of KZN. They're all so different, right? But what's the one thing that ties them all together? Well, there's a single, massive trend that's completely reshaping how the ultra-wealthy live across the entire country. And that common thread, that big idea, is the rise of the lifestyle estate. It's that simple. From Stein City in Gauteng to Val d'Ivoire in the Cape and Zimbali in KZN, the absolute peak of modern luxury isn't just a big house anymore. It's a private, totally self-contained community. A bubble, really, where security, fun, and convenience are the most important things. And you know what? There's a very clear formula for creating these places. First up, you need total security. We're talking biometric access, 24/7 patrols, the works. It creates this fortress-like bubble. Second, you bring all the world-class amenities inside the walls. The golf courses, the private schools, the spas, so there's almost no reason to ever leave. And the final ingredient? Absolute exclusivity. It's about creating this curated community for a very, very select few, totally insulated from the outside world.
So this brings us to one final, and I think really crucial question. As these fortress-like estates get more and more popular and more self-sufficient, they're basically becoming private cities. What does this all mean for the future of community, of integration, and of society as a whole in South Africa? It's a pretty big question, and one that really makes you think about where the country is headed.